Alright, listen up. This isn't your grandma's mindfulness class. This is a cosmic recalibration to raw truth, quantum fuckery, and deep spiritual slap that ricochets down your nervous system and lights up every cell that forgot it's goddamn divine. I'm not here to cuddle your comfort zone. I'm here to rip that shit out at the roots and show you what's been waiting behind the curtain of your self-doubt. So close your eyes or don't, doesn't matter. Your subconscious is already listening, so let's go. You think you're not ready? Perfect. Only souls on the verge of evolution whisper that shit. That I'm not ready voice, that's not weakness, that's acceleration, right before the launch. Your system is gearing up to hold more charge, more truth, more you. And you know how you already do this. Every time your gut clenched before you spoke truth, and you spoke anyway. Every time you were scared shitless to leap, and you leapt anyway. You've been training for this your whole life. So now new ways. Try deciding before your fear finishes its sentence. Try laughing when doubt walks in like it owns the place. Try moving while the old pattern begs you to stay still. You think life's unfair? Yeah, it fucking is, so what? That's not a reason to shrink. That's your invitation to transcend the rules of the meat-level matrix and tap into quantum authorship. See, resilience isn't just surviving. It's spiritual alchemy. Taking unfair and turning it into fucking legend. You've already done it. Every time they underestimated you and you used it as fuel. Every time you got knocked down and came back with more fire than before. Science time, neuroplasticity. The ability of your brain to rewire itself in the face of adversity. Trauma, it isn't just a scar. It's raw material for reprogramming. Resilience is the rewiring of neural patterns. And upgrading your own internal operating system. But only if you fucking decide to do it on purpose. You think you're broken? Good. Cracks are where the frequency leaks in. Pressure is not punishment. Pressure is the forge. You think stars are born gently. No, they collapse under their own gravity and explode into light. You're not broken. You're pre-transcendence. Your system's under transformation. And that shit gets loud, messy and chaotic right before the breakthrough. Now why the fuck is this important? Because your beliefs, they're steering the whole ship. Beliefs, they're not just ideas you hold. They're filters that your brain uses to construct reality. Change the belief, change the filter, change the world you see. This isn't magic, it's biology, physics, and consciousness all shaking hands. So why are you afraid to step into this? Because stepping into truth costs you comfort. Because claiming your power makes others uncomfortable. And part of you still wants to be liked. Because your nervous system is wired to survive, not to expand. But that is why we update the goddamn firmware. Fear of judgment. That's the ghost of tribal exile trauma, whispering in your amygdala. But here's the upgrade. This ain't a cave. This is the fucking universe. You're not waiting for permission, you're giving it. Confusion is the door. Confusion is the moment the brain drops the script and goes, wait, what? That's the opening. That's the exact moment your neural patterns unfreeze. And I slip in code, like a metaphysical hacker with divine clearance. That's how you change. You create little chaos. You twist the frame. And suddenly, the dead-end belief becomes a fucking launch ramp. You're not enough. Cool. But what if you're too much for their tiny fucking systems to handle? You always fail. Perfect. Failure is data. Data is refinement. Refinement is mastery. You got stuck because someone sold you a belief that you didn't question. They told you to be humble, so you silenced yourself. Don't be too much, so you dimmed your light. Don't make waves, so you drowned in someone else's ocean. Now you're remembering. You're remembering. Truth is disruptive. Power is inconvenient, change is fucking uncomfortable, and you're all three. So let's break the top bullshit patterns right here, right now. Waiting for permission. You're the authority that you've been waiting for. Seeking validation. External praise is a fucking drug, and you're quitting cold turkey. Overthinking. The mind is a tool, not a tyrant. Use it, then shut it up. People pleasing. You weren't born to fit in. You were born to wake people the fuck up. Perfectionism. Progress is God. Action is queen. Mess is holy. So, how do you pace and lead them? You meet them in their doubt, in their fear, in their pain. You say, yeah, I get it. Then you turn the map upside down. You feel lost good. That means the old path doesn't work anymore. That means you're about to find your own. You feel like a fraud. That's awareness. That's consciousness noticing your growth. You feel like giving up. That's the part of you that's dying. Let it die, then rise. You don't contradict, you reframe. You don't argue, you alchemize. You don't push, you invite them to follow the frequency. If you believe this shit fully, how would your life change? You'd stop hesitating. You'd speak with fire. You'd move like a fucking storm. You'd stop explaining yourself to people who aren't even listening. You'd stop playing roles in other people's fantasies and start writing your own goddamn script. Right now, unconsciously, your system is rebooting. The old lies are deactivating. The new codes, they're being embedded in every cell. You're remembering. You're the storm. You're the silence after. You're the pattern interrupt the world didn't know it needed. Now get out there. Break shit that doesn't serve. Speak while others won't. Fly where the edges burn. Because you're not broken, you're becoming. And becoming is fucking glorious. Let that install, let it wire in. Let it change everything.